When you think of luxury real estate, a few iconic names probably pop into your head, and Sotheby's is definitely one of them. But you know, even the biggest legends have to change with the times. Today, we're diving into a really fascinating leadership change at Sotheby's International Real Estate Canada that might just be a sign of a massive shift for the entire high-end market.
It really begs the question, right? What actually happens when you put a tech innovator, a disruptor, in charge of a traditional old-guard luxury brand? It's a question that could seriously redefine the future of high-end real estate, and we're going to unpack it right now.
All right, so first things first. Let's get right to the headline news. What actually happened?
The huge announcement is this. Sotheby's International Realty Canada has brought in Mustafa Abbasi as its brand new president. Yep, a new leader is officially running the show.
Now, this move didn't just happen in a vacuum. Abbasi's taking over the reins from Efi Barak, who's been the interim president. And this really signals that the company is setting a very clear, new direction for its future.
Okay, but here's where the story gets really interesting. It's not just that they appointed a new president, it's who they appointed. Mustafa Abbasi's background is what makes this whole thing so incredibly significant. I mean, just look at his career path. This tells you everything. He's not your typical real estate insider climbing the corporate ladder. Nope. He comes straight from the tech world. He founded a tech-focused brokerage called Zolo, led it through a major sale, and now he's at the helm of a luxury icon. That is quite a jump.
So his whole career has been at this fascinating crossroads of real estate and fintech. And if you're not familiar, fintech is basically just using technology to make financial stuff like, say, buying a multi-million-dollar house way easier and more automated. This kind of background is the polar opposite of what you typically expect from a leader at a storied brand like Sotheby's.
Which brings us to the million-dollar question. Why Abbasi? Why would a luxury brand, a company steeped in history and tradition, turn to a tech guy? Let's dig into the strategy behind this decision.
Well, from Abbasi's perspective, the appeal was the sheer power of the brand. He said he was drawn to an iconic brand with a genuine commitment to both its agents and its clients. For him, it was a rare chance to find a company whose values matched his own.
And you know what? Sotheby's feels exactly the same way about him. The CEO of their parent company basically said that Abbasi's deep digital expertise is precisely what they need to keep up with what clients and agents expect today. So this isn't about just filling a seat, it's about bringing in a digital visionary.
When you lay it all out, it's a perfect match, a total win-win. Abbasi brings the tech savvy to empower agents with better tools, and Sotheby's gives him this incredible, established platform to make that vision a reality.
Okay, so he's in the door. What's his actual mission? What has he been brought on board to do?
Now, on the surface, his job description looks pretty standard, right? Oversee growth, lead marketing, recruit top agents. But the real story is buried in the details. He's there to lead technology initiatives and to foster a culture of innovation. This is not about maintaining the status quo. This is about shaking things up.
So let's just cut through all the corporate speak for a second. What does this actually mean in the real world? It means building way better digital tools so agents can sell homes more effectively, and, just as important, it means creating a smoother, more modern, just plain better experience for the people actually buying and selling these amazing properties.
All right, let's zoom out. What's the bigger picture here? What does this one hire really tell us about where luxury real estate is heading? What's the so what?
The big takeaway is this, and it's crystal clear. For even the most established, iconic, legacy brands, the future is all about digital leadership, period. Having a great history and a great reputation, that's just not enough anymore.
So you have to understand, this isn't just about a new face in the corner office. This appointment signals a massive strategic shift for Sotheby's Canada. They are putting a stake in the ground and saying that tech innovation is their #1 strategy for staying on top in a crazy competitive luxury market.
You know, this move by Sotheby's is a huge sign of the times. It's proof that no industry, no matter how traditional or prestigious, is immune to technological disruption. And it leaves us all with a pretty compelling question to think about. What's the next old-school industry that's going to get a tech revolution at the top?